I really can't
Baby,
stay.
it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
Was hoping that
been
you'd
so
drop in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands there just like
My mother
ice.
will start to
Beautiful,
worry.
what's your
My father
hurry?
will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
So really
roar.
I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't
But maybe
hurry.
just a half a drink
Put
more.
some records on while I
The
pour.
neighbors might think.
Baby, it's bad out there.
Say what's in this drink.
No cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew
Your
how
eyes are like starlight
to
now.
break the spell.
I'll take your hat. Your hair looks
I ought to say no, no, no,
Mind
sir.
if I move in
At least I'm
closer?
gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my
I really can't
pride?
stay.
Baby, don't hold out.
Oh, but it's cold outside. All right.
Hey everybody, SDC family, Happy New Year. Mark from Milwaukee.
D or Denidra from Dallas.
Hi there guys, we're going time to do our outro. Sad to say goodbye. We're going to miss you guys. Hard to believe the year went by so fast. Joined in March, early March for you?
Late March, almost
Late
April.
March. The year shot by, and it's, here we are, time for the outro. So we're gonna kind of combine a couple of these questions. Question one, how did the friendship begin and who made first contact? So who made first contact? Me. I had seen Denidra's amazing Facebook page, probably saw her answer a great question, and I said, I gotta see who this smart lady is. Who's this fascinating lady? And I'm like, wow, look how lovely she is. So, but look at these cool pictures, her sons and all this hosting stuff. And I could just see that she was lit from within in a way that was not just like beautiful, but it was more of like an inner self-confidence that comes from like the spirit, being filled with the spirit, being in love with God. And I just had to get to know her better. So I reached out and said, would you love to do a video date? I mean, would you do a video date?
Right. And so what he didn't know was that a couple weeks prior to that contact, I did notice his profile, and he commented on a post, and I was thinking, oh, who is this? Went to his Facebook profile and thought the same thing. He had these great pictures of his daughters. Obviously, he was a great dad. He had this awesome smile and really was just bright and bubbly. And so I was thinking, cool. And then he sent the Facebook message and asked for a video date, and then I said yes.
And so that was April 14th. We had our first video date April 16th, Easter Sunday. We had this really great, she was, the friendship began because Dee was who I hoped she would be, this Wonder Woman of like talent and beauty and brains and all that stuff, and loves God. She was all of that in the first video date, and I couldn't wait for a second video date and a third. And so I just really appreciated that we could talk about anything because we had so many similarities for, sports and just everything, kingdom-wise, years and years in the kingdom, raised kids, been married, been divorced. So there's so much. Track star, 100-meter hurdles, 1991 Kansas State champ.
Long time ago.
And so, there's just so much to talk about. It was never boring. And our friendship was one of those things where I felt like if Dee was in my city, we'd already have been friends for years. Mm-hmm. So in your mind, how did the friendship begin?
It began from that moment of talking, but definitely I felt we had a connection because it was so easy to talk to him. We would talk for 3 hours and it felt like it was 30 minutes.
Right.
Like he said, we talked about different things, but we talked so easily. And being honest with each other and being able to be authentic and open and vulnerable. Mark was very open with his situation of being divorced twice.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
The good and the bad and ugly from the beginning.
Right.
I appreciated that. And me too. I was honest with not wanting to have a long distance relationship. I've had one.
Really?
I had a long distance relationship that obviously didn't work out, and I told myself I wasn't going to have another one. And I was honest with him about, being a little concerned about that, but my mindset and my focus was just having a friend. So it
Right.
wasn't, the focus
Exactly.
wasn't a dating relationship. The focus was, let's see if we can be friends. And if we can, then maybe we can have a dating relationship, but let's just be friends.
Right. And we made a friend for life, and it was so great to hear that early on, and Dee proved it again and again. What helped us? Who helped us to build the friendship? Would you like to go first?
Yeah, so what helped was, again, the honesty and the vulnerability. Because Mark was so honest, and honesty is a big thing for me, I immediately felt like I could trust him. And because I could trust him, then it allowed me to be vulnerable and honest. And he's 49.
49.
He just had a birthday, Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
I'm 44. So,
Right.
it was like, look, let's just say who we are and let's just be honest about that. So that really helped. People in my life also helped because of, excuse me guys, I'm getting over a cold. Because of the, I keep scratching my nose. Because the relationship that I had, the prior relationship, and it was years ago, it was probably about now 4 years ago, but because of that reservation, Satan was really using that, and I had a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts that I had to fight through. I was